Hey everyone, it's your girl Paradise here. I am so upset and I don't really understand what is going on with my island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What is happening? I have tried so hard to not ignore, but try and wake up from this terrible dream that my island of love that I just traveled to for the inauguration of Argyle Airport on February the 14th, the month of love, and now St. Vincent Grenadines, my island, my heart, where I was born, where my mother and father were born, conceived, grew up. My father being a police officer, my mother being a teacher, her mother a teacher, all her brothers and sisters, all six of them, seven of them were teachers, grandparents, grandchildren, all teachers, and then we have so many people working in government. I have like history. My grandfather, Reverend Fitzroy Hendrickson, a proud spiritual Baptist, Archbishop Hendrickson, who taught me about love. My grandmother taught me, worked in the church, who preached, a great pianist, taught me about love. Her mother taught me about love. It's a country, St. Vincent Grenadines, about people who, when they meet each other in the morning, they say good morning with respect, and young people respecting the elders, and men respecting women. What is happening to my country? It makes me want to cry. I spent years and every waking hour just singing praises about my people, about my island. One of the proudest things I have accomplished, and I have accomplished a lot in my life, and I've gotten many titles, and as a performer, and traveling, and entering pageants, which I've been crowned. But one of my biggest, greatest achievement was to become Miss SVG. That meant something. Who gives a damn about politics? If politics is dividing you, what is wrong? Politics is supposed to be uniting you, because the head of the country, those are he or whom was voted in a democratic country, that was voted in by the people, should not just be for the people that voted for them. This should be for everyone. See, that's the thing, the difference between me living here in Canada my whole life, going to school up here, and when we have elections and we vote for a prime minister, whether we had disagreements about who we want to become prime minister, once that person was chosen, we respected that fact that that person, that government will do the best for the whole of Canada. And I'm talking Canada is large, but that government, whoever it is, whether it's Liberal, NDP, whatever it is for the whole of Canada. Territories, everything. So people who vote for somebody, and if they don't vote for someone and their party doesn't win, or their choice of who they want to run Canada doesn't win, it's okay. Because we know whoever gets on there is going to benefit our country, the people, everyone. That's what it's supposed to be. But I don't understand you people in St. Vincent Grenadines. You vote and it's like a cult. You guys I don't give a damn what you think, but this is how it looks from people looking in, from the outside looking in. You guys have it like a cult. It is not a cult. You can't divide the country by the government, or who is in party, or who is voting, or the names. That is not how our ancestors raised us. That is not what we were taught. That is not the core of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You guys are getting it mixed up, and you're messing up the youth because they don't know any better. And the people that are supposed to be guiding the youth and the youth are supposed to be looking up to, you guys are fucking things up. If someone votes for one party and that party does not win, the party who's in charge, who's head of government, have to take care of all of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, every single one, not just those who supported them. I've heard so many stories, and I'm a reporter. I hear stories, and sometimes I don't understand what's going on. Some of you guys are so intelligent. I've had the opportunity or the pleasure of meeting leaders of both parties. I'm not even going to name names. The opposition party and the party that's now in charge. I've had the opportunity to meet and talk and meet the people in government, and you guys are intelligent people. I like, none of you guys are idiots. Why are you guys dividing people? And forget about division. Why are you guys disrespecting the women of St. Vincent the Grenadines? The women. Most of you in government, whether it's an opposition party or the party in leadership right now, I know a lot of you. My mother knows a lot of you. My grandmother knows a lot of you. My grandmother taught a few of you. A few of you was raised in our community, some of you even at my grandfather's funeral. So you guys know how we were raised, with love and respect, especially for the women, folks. Because do you know, without the women of the world, of St. Vincent of Grenadines, and of the world, especially what's going on right now, I can't believe this is happening in my own country. Why are those in charge, those who are older? I'm not talking just about government. I'm talking about fathers and ministers and religious people and intelligent people and those who are leaders, teachers. Why aren't you guys stepping up and saying this is wrong? Teach the younger generation that you have to respect the women. I got a text, and I just found out about some girl that was raped by some little kids. Like, they're all kids. If you guys don't get it together, the Lord thy God will strike you down. You guys don't pull it together because he who knows better should do better. We're not raised that way. We're a respectable country. We have love. If you guys cannot love the women in your country and treat them with respect and dignity, you do not love yourself and your country. Because women are as close to God as ever. We were given the ability to create, just the Almighty God. God put us on this earth to create. That is a blessing. That is an honor. We have a womb to hold you. Every single man on this earth came from a woman. How dare you disrespect a woman? Every single man came from a woman. If you're alive this way right now and you're a man, you came from a woman. Some woman carried you for 9 months, went through the pain, pushed you out, nurtured you, and you turn around and disrespect another woman? You can't love your mother if you can't love a woman. God put men on this earth to protect the precious vessel that is a woman. We're not weak because God did not love us. We're not weak because we're lower than you. We all have a purpose. Queen Elizabeth in England is the most precious and respected and protected woman. in England, in the world. And she's weak. She's not strong. But yes, she has bodyguards around her, protecting her. Like if she's some precious diamond. What I'm trying to say is, the bee, the queen bee is protected. Not because she's strong, because she's precious. Without the queen bee, there'll be no colony. The queen is nothing without her kingdom. The kingdom is nothing without their queen in their eyes. But she's not protected because she's weak. She's protected because she's special. She's delicate. She's precious. God sent men on this earth and gave you strength to protect the women. And you're using what you're supposed to be doing against the one thing you're supposed to be protecting. This is not protecting the women. If women are not respected and feel like they're precious and needed, the young women, if they have to perform stuff just to be respected and do things and get raped and sexually molested and nobody's standing up for them, the one good thing that came out of this is I noticed that women are standing up for each other, and I thank you. It's about time. I am so ashamed. And I've never been ashamed. And I'm totally ashamed. I'm ashamed. It's not the country. It's the disrespect you guys have for each other. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. There are a lot of us looking at the way you guys are behaving in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's shameful. And you gotta stop. Because a while ago I had a vision. And God is not sleeping. And He expects more from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I can't tell you who to vote for and what to do. But I can tell you one thing. If you guys do not start loving each other and standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and ask for change, and ask for those in charge to be responsible for this change and to enforce this change, it's not going to look good. You're not going to get over this.